good day. Today was family day. It's Monday, and every week as a family, it's not always Monday, but we always try to take some time to just be a family and try to just do our own thing, right? And since it's October and since it's fall, today we went to the pumpkin patch. Is that fun? Fun? Super fun. Fun. I love my kids. I love Copper too. Shout out to Copper. If you haven't seen when we got Copper, you gotta check out the latest episode. But just a good time. Love my wife too. Just realized I didn't say her. I promise I love her. Farron, I love you. That was something I was thinking about over the weekend, because I really try to unplug over the weekends too, and just being able to, you know what, like you go hard, you crush it, like you work, but you have to be able to take a step back and focus on the other areas of your life and work just as hard at those as you do on whatever your passions are, whatever your goals are. So take a look at this cute clip, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Wow! All of you have seen this. When we talk about leadership, when we talk about being a world-class person, somebody that nixes their limits, somebody that is able to just be at a very high level, it's not just at work, but it's in all aspects of your life. And so this little arrow to me emphasizes to me like the three aspects of my life that I have to be at a world-class level, or if it's too much of one and not enough of another, it's not as complete. It's not where it could be. It's not what it's meant to be. It's not where I'm meant to be. And so this piece is something that I fully believe that I have a great potential for me to be able to accomplish, and know that when I'm talking about me, I'm talking about that same potential for you too. That if I consider that it's possible for me to achieve this or that or the other, that I fully believe that it's possible for you too. Okay, so these three areas are yourself, those that are super close to you, your close circle, and then just abroad, outside, okay? And so you have kind of an inside, a close, and those that are outside. And it's those three areas that you have to be able to operate at a world-class level, or you are never going to achieve the potential that is truly inside you. That's where it's so important. So we talk about self. We talk about how to improve as yourself to accomplish your goals, to be the best person that you can be internally. So that's where we talk about here: mindset, habits, your action. What are you doing with your time, and how are you maximizing the most? Now, we naturally think about work-related goals when we think of all that stuff. It's natural, and it's when we're ambitious and we have these goals, like I do, and I know you do, that we often are considering those, like just developing ourselves so that we can be a better employee, so we can be a better CEO or a manager or an engineer or a nurse or whatever it is. But there's so much more than that. And I promise it all touches, everything touches. Like if there's improvements in one, there should be improvements in another. But if there's too much focus only on one, it pulls away from the others. There needs to be balance between all these aspects of your life. You have to know, you have to draw these parallels to yourself, that if you want to be a great engineer, a marketer, a nurse, then you also need to be a good daughter, a good son, a good sister, a good brother, a good husband, a good wife, whatever stage that is. But you've got to be a good one, a good friend, for you to be able to be the best level of whatever professional type of world that is, okay? And then that last piece is abroad, okay? And these also are in a bit of an order that, like, the more you improve yourself, the better you're able to be with those that are close to you, the better you're able to be with those that are close to you, the better you're able to be with literally everyone else in the world. This is where that comes from, to go be an advocate, go be, active in your community, go be active in politics, go be active in your city, go give service, go global, go try to find, a big service trip that you can do, different things like that. But it starts with you. It starts with you. A thing that I think people often get twisted, that they often get mixed up, is that you got to focus on you, man. Like, you gotta benefit, or you gotta make yourself the best self that you can, and then you gotta be good with your family, be good with your friends. You're not gonna get as far as you can. A lot of people just try to skip to abroad because they think it's gonna look cool, like it's gonna make them look cool, of saying like, oh yeah, look at all the work that I do across the world. Yeah, but you're a terrible neighbor. Yeah, but you're like a terrible daughter. You are the worst friend that anybody could ever have, right? Think about that. And so focus on you, then focus on those that are close to you, then focus on the community. And it's all in one. It's all together. It's all the time. Getting a lot of work done. It was a Monday. I had to pack a lot in. But then being able to go from there and, hey, I got to go be a good dad. I got to go to dad mode today and be a good dad, be a good husband. Because if I ignore my family and just want to be in here and shoot videos, close the door, and just go hammer out the next thing, I might be succeeding professionally, but I'm failing as a family guy, as a dad, as a husband. I'm failing in the other promises and commitments that I've made, and that doesn't match. That's not what leaders do. And so how are you doing? This is just a life check for you, just real quick life check. But just evaluate yourself. Think about the different things that you are. How can you be described? A student, a friend, a group mate, an employee, a coworker, a son, a daughter, a sister, a brother, an uncle, an aunt, whatever. And evaluate. How are you doing? And focus on yourself. Focus on those close relationships, and then go out there and start benefiting those in the community, those around you, and then the world, right? But it starts with you. So go out and change you. Go out and nix your limits before you go worry about nixing anybody else's.